Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me in my 52 weeks of Halloween planner, and we're on week 2. Why? Because we've already done week 1. Week 1 was done back at the end of 2022 when I introduced you to the project and the cool stuff that was going to be happening. So this is what this last week has looked like. The only thing I need to go in is add in some character stickers. I think I'm gonna make this box be like the week we're on. So I thought that would be pretty cool. And we've got that. And then if you were in my Facebook group, you'll notice that we did a live plan with me with the monthly stuff. I have to go through and add just a couple of things in there. Not a lot went on that week, but I am using the Wacky Holidays from what's her name? Sam from Sammy Doodle Design. Sorry, it took me a minute. And I just used, because I didn't use the bottom washi here, I used the bottom washi up here and put it in another box, and we've been having fun, loads of fun. All right, so this upcoming week is going to actually be National Pizza Week. My kids are gonna be happy with that. But we're gonna do week 2, and we're gonna do Tilly B plans. So I've actually had this kit for a hot minute. A hot minute. So we're gonna go ahead and get using that into our week 2. Where is the bottom washi? There we go. Thank you. All right, so let's get into this. This is my second year of doing, or my second time, not second year, my second time of doing 52 weeks of Halloween. When I did let's see, this will be the 4th year doing it. So, yeah, 4 years ago now, I guess. You know, I had such an abundance of Halloween kits. Like, we're talking a uber amount of them. And I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. We need to do something about this. And I was like, how cool would it be to have like a full year in that did nothing but Halloween? And my husband was like, okay. And then obviously talking with some planner friends, they'd be like, weird but awesome at the same time, and stuff. And yeah, so that's kind of how that got started. And I did my first 52 weeks of Halloween, and I loved it. So the next year I did 52 weeks of this day in history, kind of with a fandom twist. So everything, all of the kits had some level of fandom in them. And then last year I did 52 weeks of foiled fandom. So every kit was foiled, and I missed quite a few weeks in that one. So we're gonna not miss weeks this year. That's the goal. And see, we already have the first week in February laid out, so I will be able to get ahead on some of these. When you go to watch it on like on the playlist, it won't be sequential, like, because obviously I've laid down the first, well, not the first week, but a week in February, whereas now the third video in the program is week number 2. Anyways, I digress. So oh shoot, what day are we working with? That I need to make sure I get right. Okay, the 9th. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this again and have this be my kids' memory keeping planner. So all of like their chores and things that they do will go in here. I'm not gonna put that in any other planners. So like school, seminary, taekwondo, dance. If you saw the little sticky on this last Saturday, dates, because apparently I now have a 16-year-old who goes on dates. I don't know how to feel about that. Just ask me some other time. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel old some days. I mean, I knew it was happening and I'm just trying to go with it. Like, that's going on. I'm not one of those moms that's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they grew up. Oh. Because as time goes on, things grow up. Kids grow up. So I'm just trying to kind of enjoy their moments as what they currently are, if that makes sense. Because I know in a short amount of time, before we know it, all of our kids are going to be grown, and it's just going to be me and my husband. And we've actually been talking a lot about, like, okay, when that happens, what are we going to do? Because for 17 years together, we've always had like a kid by our side. So yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get this in over here. Okay. So I did not add in their chores, to their, their like daily thing. I'm using habit trackers to track that. So let's see what we got here. Excuse me. I'm trying not to be too like too much coughing on this video. Whew, man. It's actually really, really warm in this office, so I'm kind of trying not to get overwhelmed by the heat. So let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, so since she doesn't have a sidebar for dinners, we're gonna put dinners down here. And that's where I'll keep track of their dinners. That's the thing that I love about this project, is that, I mean, I have my kits that will be in here, so I know that I'm gonna stick with like that layout. But with somebody else, like their layout is completely different, so I get to do things just a little bit differently. So, okay. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm gonna start with the habit trackers. I know I don't normally do a sidebar right off the bat, but I think we're gonna do it this year or this week, if I can keep things straight. That's my only problem, is I'm gonna have to work at keeping things really straight. So we've got this fancy washi over here. Okay. All right. I will set that up in just a minute, is what I'm going to do. Okay. What other sidebar things do I need to track? What did I track over here? Okay. So we definitely need to make sure that we have a box down here to mark what week we're going to be in. So that will do here. And then because there's 9 boxes and I really don't want any full boxes to go to waste. Sorry, I had to grab my water. I warned you guys all at like the beginning of the week that I was going to be having some water throughout this. Oh, what do I do? Trying to figure this one out. I think I want to go with this one. I think that will, okay. And then let's take, I'm not overly concerned about glitter headers because I know I'll be able to do enough glitter headers. Okay, and then do we have another box that we can then just layer over this. Okay, perfect. now we can get into the nitty gritty of it all. Okay, so I have some deco. I have some checklists. I don't know if I want to use checklists. I have washi strips. Okay. See, when I go away from my realm of things, things get a little interesting. Okay, so I only have 6 of those. All right, so let's go kind of day by day. Okay. So today, they for sure are going to have school. And then they're also going to have seminary. So where did I see? I don't know where I saw things. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can use these. Oh, there we go. Once again, new layout, trying to figure it out. Okay, so school and seminary. Okay. Then we'll do any to-dos. Well, let's do odds and ends. Okay, because then we'll put our full box down. I like this full box. It's a really cute kit. I really do like this kit. Okay, and then we've got to-dos, which are really honestly just, I'm going to have to move things up. Okay. So luckily this paper is super forgiving. Initially, once it's sat down for a minute, it's not as forgiving. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, and just bear with me because I haven't used a Tilly Bee Plans kit in a really long time. So, oh, I'm tearing things. I don't want to be tearing things. Okay. All right, so to do, and then we have the box with our odds and ends. Okay, so that's maybe, and then that just needs to go up just a little bit, and that's fine. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so odds and ends comes first. So then we'll do, I'm gonna kind of stick with like how I normally do my layouts and stuff like that, just because that's what is easiest for me and stuff. So all right, then let's do to do, because that's just kind of what's easiest for me, but obviously modifying it for what I have in the kit. I'm really excited to do this project again. It's such a fun project. I actually have all of the kits picked out. However, there might be a couple that get the kibosh, that get kicked out, because I'm not 100% sold on them. And funny thing is a couple of those are from my own shop. Who'd have thunk that one, right? Just because this one is not about my shop. This one is about finding that level of creativity and stuff. So yeah. Okay. So then we have that is pretty crooked. So here we have the whatchamacallit again. School and seminary, although seminary happens before school starts. So I don't know why I'm putting it that way, but oh, I don't want purples together. I am gonna try and keep colors separated as much as I can. Okay. All right, now moving on to this one. What do I want to do? Okay, I think I'm gonna do you. Here we go. Odds and ends. Lots of stuff moving on around here and trying to stay in frame. Okay, so, but this one is not about my shop. This one is about me having a project where I get to use up so much of the beautiful art that I see out there and support my fellow shop owners, support shops that I love. This one, it just so happens to be my kids' memory keeping planner, which is fine. But this one is just about pure joy. That's all it is. And it's just because I love Halloween so much. I really, really do. Okay, so then we have school and seminary again. Where did that? Make sure I don't rip it this time. Okay, school and seminary. And look at that, just like that, we are done with the first half of the week. Like, that's absolutely bananas. All right, moving on. We have odds and ends. Bam, it's just, this one is about pure joy. It brings me back to the roots of planning, the way that I just love to just lay stickers down and just have a good time. So that's what it's about. And if you join in, great. If you don't join in, that is okay too. I'm not, like, not everybody loves Halloween. You know, do it for the holiday that you love. If you love Christmas, do 52 weeks of Christmas. Although people have asked me to do that. I don't know if I could do that. Is there 52 kits of Christmas out there? Could I find 52 weeks of Christmas? I don't know. That one would be hard, you guys, because it's not my it's not my forte. It's not the one that I gravitate towards. Okay, so where's my boxes? Okay. So now we've got school, and then, oh, I guess I am gonna have color together. Oh well, because I'm not picking it up. Okay. All right, move back to, I kind of am trying to keep to some sort of a pattern here. I don't know how well I'm doing on that. But you know, okay. So school, and then seminary, and then their evening activities and stuff will go under their to-do area. I figure that'll probably be the best. And stuff. But I am very much more committed to this than I was last year at the same time. So I am definitely not giving up on this one. The last year's, it got the better of me at times. I mean, granted, there were times that we were, you know, moving and stuff like that, but it got the better of me at times. Okay. Oh, sweet. Good. We've got that one there. Okay. So let's move our to-do list up to the top. Kind of just keep rotating this around. I don't know how well I'm doing on that, but, you know, trying. But yeah, last year's was really, really hard. I mean, we did have a move in there, so obviously those weeks and while I was moving, stuff was not gonna get done. That's just how that cookie crumbles. So, okay. So Saturdays are a little bit different. I don't want to say I don't. My kids don't have school, and there's no seminary on the weekends. However, they still do have things that they do, but I don't know what's coming up on this Saturday. Okay, so the things that I do know that they have. Okay, so they have D&D for sure. And then I have room for one more thing. I'm gonna do another scalloped box. No room for that. Can I put that? Okay. So what do we have? Oh, okay, we have some TV stuff going on here. Okay. Can I? Because chances are we'll do, you know, they'll watch something, but then we'll also probably have a movie night, and that fills that. Okay, perfect. See, we're slowly getting there. But yeah, it got the better of me. There'd be weeks that I was like, I don't want to do this, because I'll be honest with you, there were weeks that I didn't want to do it because it just was, the foil got me. The foil definitely got me. It is not something that I am used to doing. It's not something that I'm good at. And it got me. And then towards the end of the year, I had really grand plans to finish it off. I mean, I had the kits all picked out and everything. And then, you know, just Christmas happened and finishing up work and wanting to take a break and then getting sick. Oh boy. It always comes back to that getting sick. But yeah. Okay. And then Sunday we have, I don't have any more of those, so I can use one of these. I'm definitely going to use this guy right here. Can I fit a scalloped box and one of these boxes? I mean, I'm just trying to. Yes, I can. As long as we butt this up. Hopefully I'm not getting my head in the camera. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'm not gonna do a weekend banner. I mean, I have quite a bit left over. Dang. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. This deco is super cute, and I really don't want it to go to waste, but I don't know where to really put it. So I am going to hold on to it because I may use it. But for now, this is week 2 of our 52 weeks of Halloween. So, what y'all think? I think it turned out really great. And I'm excited for this project. I don't have to worry about foil. I have learned after last year's project, I definitely have learned that I am not a foil gal and I'm not going to be doing foiling. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit of a break and get some pictures done. And then I'm going to get some setup going for this so that I am much more productive than I was last year. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this plan with me, please give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.